I don't know, what do you think? It's kind of spooky. For me, it's really like about the photography. You know, I'm like a photographer first who happens to be taking pictures of abandoned buildings. So it's not so much about like the act of exploring the space as it is just going in there and taking pictures. So the tripod is like really important because you're usually doing, 10, 15, 30-second exposures in these places because it's very dark for the most part. So I often do a lot of different exposures and then kind of bring them together with masks and things in Photoshop. I think I've always been drawn to creepy things. Even as a kid, it was ghosts and monsters and Halloween and all that. February of 2012 was the first time I went into an abandoned building. I was just kind of out in Brooklyn, in Red Hook, and just came across this big empty warehouse. I was just kind of hooked from that moment on. So yeah, technically what I do is trespassing. I'm not necessarily in it for the trespassing. I don't get a thrill out of breaking the law or anything like that. But it's really just kind of necessary in most places. It's the only way to see them for the most part. So urban exploration as, a hobby for people has really become popular, and I feel like social media is fueling that a lot. So it used to be, you would hear about places from a couple of blogs or from kind of word of mouth. Not that I'm encouraging everyone to do this, but there's nothing holding you back from doing the same kind of thing. And as you can see, it's very accessible.